Well, hey everybody, this is Cap in Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm making a video of what I sold in the past few days. In preparation for this video, I fished in North Bloodshore. I took 3 stacks of tackle. I took a stack of spoonworms, a stack of herring balls, and a stack of krill cage, and all of those can be purchased at the Merchant and Mender in Costa del Sol. In North Bloodshore, it's quite literally run north of Costa del Sol, and when the beach starts changing colors, that's when you hit that fishing location. You can easily take a stack of non-consumable tackle, but I usually use the consumables just because I use it as a timer. The 3 stacks of tackle that I used took me about an hour and a half, and I got plenty of black sole, sea pickle, whitelip oyster, ash tuna, and red coral. All of those are quick liquidating fish. I sell them on a daily basis, to be honest. I also caught a slower moving but also very valuable fish called the Noscea marlin. I'm going to call it the Masmar for the rest of the video. And that's used for the end fisher quest, so it does sell, but really slowly. The other fish, such as the harbor herring and the Ogre Barracuda, I vendored those. Basically, the only purpose of harbor herring that I'm aware of is basically something to mooch. I was also really happy with the drop rate of red coral when I used the krill cage tackle. So if you're looking for a pretty decent drop, red coral farming location, consider this. Alright, so I'm going to tell you about the stack sizes I used. I listed most of my fish in stacks of 5s or 10s. The Masmar I listed in a stack of 1 because you only need 1 for the quest. And anything that was lopsided after that, I sold it in the stack of whatever lopsided it was. But everything was listed for the same price as the lowest, if not overcutting. I also decided to sit on my supply of ash tuna for a while. I listed the high quality, of course, but the normal qualities, the others were being listed for 10 gil price per unit, when I'm used to them being in the 90s to 112 easily. And if I was willing to invest my little starting wealth here on this character, I would invest in that because ash tuna is actually pretty quick to liquidate. But until this character hits 250k, I'm probably not going to worry about flipping items yet. When I do start flipping items, I will make videos about that as well. Alright, so an additional quick couple notes. I'm going to add this fishing location to my main's master list, I guess, is what I want to call it. And I will be taking the spoonworms because it's very efficient to get black sole and sea pickle. And I think those will be part of my master list. Do consider red coral as part of your daily sales. I'm not going to do that because I know somebody on my server that does the red coral markets herself, so I'm going to let her have it and I'm not going to compete with her. And if you wanted to add red coral to your master list, take krill cage out there or find another location. I believe I saw a video where there's he calls it a 100% drop rate, but I actually want to say it's more of a 75%. But watch that video, or you can use this location for a more variety of fish. And I'll be sure to tell you more fishing locations as well. Next week I'm planning a botany testing location. And botany is my favorite source of income, and it's also my favorite pastime for farming as well. So expect a lot of botany videos. So come back next week for, a video about that. And if you're wondering in the video why I'm listing dyes, the last video I did was about dye flippings, and I'm going to be using my second retainer to sell the stuff from previous videos, the leftovers, but the stuff that I actually want to concentrate on in my videos, I will be selling that on my primary, or the first one. Alright, so in the video, we are almost to the looting process. It has been about 2 days, and I relisted 3 times, I think it was, something like that. I basically came through and adjusted prices whenever it was necessary. A majority of my fish sold, and I looted 32,000 gil from the fish that did sell. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. come back in a couple days for a video about making money with botany.